If you're not chilling, then you're not grilling. Anyway, this is Chillest Memes. I just want to give you all a quick video about the pros and cons of being a meme page admin. Now, note that this video is completely separate from the series Life of a Meme Page Admin, which you could get started by watching here. Let's get into it. So, the reason why I wanted to do this is because I saw this meme a while ago. Shout out to Aqua Scissors, by the way. And I thought it was cool. And I thought it would be like just cool if I just told y'all which pros and cons and if it actually relates to me or not. So I just plan on going down the list of pros and cons, and I'm just going to tell y'all if it has affected me. Alright, so for pros. Kind-hearted people who tell you to keep going. Yeah, this has definitely happened. I appreciate all my wholesome warriors out there, stay wholesome. My wholesome warriors out there who constantly show love, support, and positivity. Y'all the reason why I do this. See, you don't care that you're alone anymore. Well, I'm not alone. I always have people beside me. But if we're talking about just being comfortable being by yourself, and I guess that applies since it's really up to ourselves to make our own happiness, and we really can't depend on others for it. So I guess that applies in some sense. You gain forbidden knowledge. Facts. I can't speak on it because it's forbidden though. It's mildly entertaining. Yeah, that's true. The comments, to be honest, it really depends. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they aren't. Sick Photoshop GIMP skills. Well, I was trying to learn Photoshop before I ran this meme page, and I haven't really used them much so far. Like, I've used them on a few memes, but I do have some skills, so I guess that applies. Extremely fast typing on the phone, yes, and I guess yes for computer typing as well. Something to do. Yeah, it has given me something to do, but it does take a lot of time. But I'm glad I'm doing it though. Alright, now for cons. Nasty comments. Not really. I really haven't had any nasty comments. And don't start right now, you know what I'm saying? You become a big joke at school. Not really. I can kind of see how it can happen, but it hasn't happened to me. People think you're creepy and enigmatic, which is false. Poor social skills, false. You have to hide everything to a certain degree, especially if you prefer people to not know about your meme page. Embitterment, very false. Everything you say becomes a meme. This is actually true. This is probably the truest one on here, because everything I say now is basically a meme, and sometimes people can't tell if I'm being serious or not, and also sometimes I can't tell if I'm being serious or not as well. But it's all good though. Well, that's about it. As you just saw, I can relate to most of the pros, but not the cons too much. Maybe that means I'm running things right, or maybe that just means I haven't been running the meme page for that long to feel those negative effects. Actually, the cons were pretty extreme in this meme. Like embitterment, it's a little harsh, you know what I'm saying? But for me, I guess the biggest con would be the amount of time that it takes up. But I think it's worth it, Like, everyone wants to shine, but they don't want to grind. You gotta fall in love with the grind, you know what I'm saying? But that's about it. Stay wholesome. Peace.